Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you for being here, okay? Returning, new, whatever. I love you all, and I thank you all for being here, okay? Okay, pues ni modo, mama. I don't know if I said it. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. You guys, get your snacks, because this is gonna be one of them. So your girl has been going through it. Yesterday and today have been a very, very rough couple days. Okay? And I just been feeling very overwhelmed, overly stimulated, like very emotional. Things are happening to me in my life right now that it should feel like everything. I just saw 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Spirit. That should have me like flipping out, tripping out. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did have like a little breakdown and I cried, right? But I regrouped, got myself back together, and we're still moving forward, right? And you know, I'm gonna share something with you guys, okay? So I'm not gonna get too detailed into it, but just like the gist of it. So last year when I separated myself from my ex-husband, I got into a car accident, right? Long story short, obviously when I got separated, my husband took care of everything. He took care of the bills. I didn't work. I was a stay-at-home mom, all that jazz, right? So you can imagine, right, when I got separated, you know, no money, no job. Oh, but now I have 3 babies. I have bills. I have rent. I have a car. I have insurance. You know what I'm saying? So removing myself from a stressful marriage put me in a stressful situation, right? This is dumb. Okay. So what I'm trying to say with this is that, like, when I had, like, my tower moment and I was walking into my dark night of the soul, obviously, if you're watching this video, you already know what that's about, right? So, yes, I was losing my shit. I got into a car accident and, they took my car. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I got into a car accident, and when my ex-husband, he came and took the car from me. He took the car, right? And I was left with no car. I had no car. My kids didn't go to school for 2 weeks, okay? Because my son had a car, but since we were so reliant on the car that I had with my ex-husband. Let's do some Palo Santo, okay? To cleanse the energy, because oof. You know what? It's okay. So I was left with no car. My kids didn't go to school. I have a neighbor, a front door neighbor, who's a mechanic, who was what felt like sent from the heavens. Okay? Oh my gosh, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, so this, I'm gonna let you guys know this right now. The video cut off, right? So I had to start it again. If it doesn't allow me to put them together, the first couple of minutes of the video, I'll post that, and then I'll post the remaining part, okay? Just in case it doesn't let me join it together. But anyways, yeah, I was like stressed out, right? Because I had no money. My car son, telling you, dude, my son's car didn't work. I had no car. How was I gonna take the kids to school? How was I going to go grocery shopping? How was I going to do this? I need to move. I need to go out and find work, right? So I'm like doing one of those, right? But eventually I see what I'm stepping into. And in the moment when I figured out that what was happening to me was a spiritual awakening, I let it happen. I'm not going to say I wasn't stressing anymore, that I wasn't crying, because I was even crying about my marriage being over, okay? Because again, I'm barely opening up my eyes to see, in a sense, okay? So I was still like, what the heck is going on? But now I'm going through a spiritual awakening, so my mind shifted. Thank you, Spirit. I heard shifted. My mind shifted from being so stressed out, so overly overwhelmed, stimulated, stressed, worried of what was I going to do. And I have to tell you that people showed up for me that I never thought would show up. Neighbors that I never even said hello to showed up for me. Not motherfuckers that I known for 15 years. Them bitches were nowhere to be found, right? The motherfucker that said yes to having to hold for better for worse, 222 as I'm saying this, right? That bitch was too busy being petty. He took my car. He took money. He wasn't providing for his kids. 2, 3, 4. He wasn't providing for his kids. He wasn't doing he still ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Right? But again, my mind shifted. And so what Spirit did was have me look at things the way that they were actually happening, not the way that I was like filling my mind with. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like Spirit was kind of telling me like, girl, sit down somewhere. This is gonna be all right. You trust me? You have faith in me? Okay, it's gonna be all right. And I know, right, as humans, as human beings, right, we're like, oh my God, how am I? Because we know if we don't pay rent, they're going to kick us out. Where are we going to live, right? If you don't buy food for the house, what are you going to do? Starve for 3 months? You're going to get sick, right? You get sick, health issues become a concern now. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like, I don't know who this message is for. So now, fast forward to this very moment. Yesterday, I got pulled over by the police, right? And I wasn't tripping. I was like, whatever. I didn't do nothing, so whatever. Mind you, I'm literally right in front of my kid's school. Literally right in front, right? So they're like, oh yeah, we stopped you because you crossed over a double yellow line. And also you turned left where you couldn't turn left. There's a huge sign that says that. My kids, my oldest is 7. Okay?
My mom is
Hold on. My oldest is 7. So that means preschool, kinder, 1st and 2nd, he's been at this school. So don't you think those are things that I would know? This is what I'm telling the officer, right? So show me where I turned on that double line. Show me where that sign is. Obviously, right? He couldn't do that because it does not exist. That sign doesn't exist. The double lines, they don't exist. Okay? He wouldn't even let me cross the street so I can take my kids to school and come back to the car. He was being such a douche for no reason because I did not make any type of illegal turn that I wasn't supposed to. What I'm trying to say with this is that right now, I feel like it's happening collective, okay? collectively, I feel we might be experiencing things that we experienced in the beginning of our awakening to see. Our faith is being tested right now. Our faith is being tested. 555. Our faith is being tested. I'm hearing endurance, our resistance, our go-getter energy is being tested right now. Okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to what you're thinking, your thoughts, the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay? Because now, so yesterday, this happened, right? They took my car, whatever. And mind you, I put my kids to sleep and I'm hanging out in the living room. Everything is off. And so lately, also, this is going to be another thing I wanted to mention. So I'm going to veer off topic a little bit. Yesterday, a lot of like stories of like Job and Joseph. And I saw the story of Job, of Joseph, Malachi. It was Malachi and another a queen. I cannot remember her name, but I'm gonna see if I can share the videos with you guys, because I feel that this resonates with what I'm talking about, and that's the reason why those videos popped up on my YouTube feed. Okay, because I haven't been watching shit like that. Shit that pops up on my YouTube feed are frequencies for healing, chakra alignments, readings, energy reads. Those are the things that my YouTube, rotates in. But lately, I've been seeing nothing but things about like knowledge and wisdom. Okay, patience. A lot of things like what happened to Job. I'm gonna see that story again because I was kind of falling asleep, so I remember vaguely a little bit about it. But no, not Job. Was it Joseph? I think it was Joseph. Oh my God, who was it? I can't remember if it was Joseph or no. Joseph was the ones that had the brothers. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I don't know a lot about the Bible. Who's in the Bible? What? No. I wasn't introduced to the Bible as a child. Okay, I wasn't. I was introduced to other shit as a child. Okay, go to my other channel, Time for T144, if you want to know what I was introduced to as a kid, and how even though I was introduced to what I was introduced to, I still chose God. Period. But I want to say it was Job. Yeah, it was Job who had sheep, right? And he was comfortable. He lived comfortably, right? And God took it. God took away his comfort to test him, to test that faith, to see if when God took away everything that made Joseph feel comfortable, money, love, abundance, whatever it might have been for Job, right? God took it all away. God took every single little thing away and was left with nothing, not even children. I think that's what they said, right? That house fell and it fell on top of his kids and all his kids were gone. He lost it all. He lost everything. Put it in the comments if I'm talking about, if I'm mistaken here. Okay, if it's not Job's story, if it's Joseph's story. But I think Joseph was the one that was sold into slavery by his siblings. But this is what I'm saying. Okay, so now I'm itching. Here we go, guys. We're starting the channel. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm getting from everything that's happening to me and the videos that I was seeing that were popping up on my phone, I feel it's two different, Spirit's saying two different timestamps. Collectively, in the collective, there are two different timestamps. There are some that are feeling it harder than others. Does that make sense? I feel like the ones that are going through right now, this very moment, through their dark night of the soul, this is for you. The story that I'm telling you about me. My story. What happened to me in the beginning when I barely stepped out of my karmic ass marriage to where I am this very moment. And don't get me wrong. When that police officer said, we're going to tow your car, I started crying. I was like, why? Why are you taking my car? I didn't do anything. I didn't step anywhere. There's no sign. There's no this. Like, I'm like, why are you doing this to me? But then I was like, I know I didn't do nothing. You want to take this car? Take it. Take it. I came home. I relaxed. And like I said, people that I didn't think that were going to show up for me are showing up for me right now. And my neighbor paid $220 for 2 weeks so I can have a car to continue to take my kids to school. So I have a rental right now for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that is, I think, for the people that are in a higher timestamp, 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys, I'm telling you, this is happening. This is divine. This is how it's supposed to go. Okay, we saw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. If that's not like divine timing, I don't know what is. Okay. So, like I said, don't get me wrong. Yes, I was worried. Yes, I'm like, cool. Now I don't have a car now. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is that grounding, staying grounded helps you so much. Okay? Because you guys been seeing my videos. Every chance I get, I'm recording outside for you guys. And I step on the grass with no shoes, or I go to the water. I sing, I dance. I try to do everything to make sure that my frequency is always. So when shit like this happens, right? You don't worry. You're not like, oh my God. No. You're going to be like, fuck. Now what am I going to do? And you might even cry. And you might even bitch and like stress. But you're never going to say, right? You're never going to take it out on him. Because that is being removed so something better can come in. That is being taken away so something that you really deserve can come in, right? Because like I said, when I separated from my husband, yes, I was crying the marriage. I missed him so much. I loved him so much. I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker no more. And meanwhile, he's like, please take me back. Please, I love you. I can't. I'm like, gross. So, again, a timestamp for the ones that are waking up, that are just having their very first spiritual awakening, and their tower is hitting them like a bunch of bricks. You're gonna be okay. I swear, I promise. Nobody's telling you not to lose your shit, okay? Because we do that. We're human. But just don't lose your shit so much that you're blaming the Most High, or that you're taking it out on the Most High, just because you don't see the bigger picture just yet. This is giving trust the process. And for others of you, you trusted the process. So right now, I feel like this is like the very final test. Damn it, my phone's ringing. Hold on, y'all. My bad, you guys. Yeah, so I feel like right now, the ones who have done the work, right, who's done the work, who has stayed grounded, you've been aligned, I heard crown chakra, third eye. I don't know, crown chakra, and look at my crown started itching. Crown chakra, third eye. I don't know, there's something significant about that. Maybe that's, again, for those of you that done the work. Your crown is crowning, your third eye is third eyeing. Like, you know, your chakras are, Spirit says you're very well balanced. You are in perfect alignment. You are where you need to be. Okay? So I feel like this is like the final straw before like amazing things start to happen. Okay? So like I said, I don't have a car. I don't own a car. I don't have a car. And I could have asked my neighbor, like, hey, you know what? Can you pay for it and this, that, and the other? My neighbor could have said no. And I still would have been cool. Yes, I would have been worried. But I wasn't going to be worried as I was a year ago. Because for those of you that don't know my story, who haven't visited my other channel, I am about to be a year old in my journey. Okay? Yay for me. Yeah, next month. My spiritual journey started September 15th. Damn it. I thought I was recording. And I'm like talking and the phone wasn't recording. Ay, Dios mío. I feel like I'm all over the place. The energy right now, no. The energy is all over the place, you guys. But what I was saying is that maybe this is significant because I had lost my train of thought. And the same person they called me 4 times already. So maybe Spirit wants me to tell you. This is what I mean when I say that people who I never thought were going to show up are showing up. The person that's calling me is my neighbor. And why? Because he is out right now buying dinner for me and my kids. I know you saw that orb. And there's that other orb too. The orbs are orbiting. Yes, thank you, Spirit. And this neighbor that I'm telling you right now, so yesterday, going back to my story, yesterday, right, they took my car, and today they shut off my water. And because I was so busy, okay, I was so busy today doing things, getting things together for like, you know, my kids, that and the other. I had to go turn in this, and I had to go to a doctor's appointment. I just had hellish shit to do. That by the time I got home, it was like 4. And my kids were like, are we having dinner? I'm like, yes, babies, let's eat. So my son's like, can we have spaghetti and chicken? I was like, say less. So I opened the faucet to get water. No water. And I look at the time and it's 4:30 now. I don't have time for somebody to come and turn it back on because they close at 5. And not only that, I don't have $200 that they're asking so I can get my water turned on, right? And my neighbor hits me up and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go buy dinner. You want anything? I said, yes, right? And then he says, is there anything else that you need? I'm like, no, I'm cool. He's like, I'm gonna tell you again. Is there anything else that you need? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. He asked me like probably 50 times and I said no 50 times. He's like, okay, well then I'm not gonna hang up until you tell me what you need. 222 as I'm saying that. So this is what I'm saying. Regardless, if you know that somebody's gonna help you or not, ask. Because you never know who's gonna extend their hand to you. It could be someone that you probably never liked. And they end up being the total opposite of what you thought they actually were. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like faith is being tested right now. Okay? Faith is being tested right now. And for those of you whose faith is being tested, I'm here to tell you, Spirit showed me this. So when I found out I didn't have water, I immediately went into meditation. Immediately. Yes, I cried. I cried and I cried. I cried to my Lord. And I gave it all to him. I gave him all my worries. I gave him all my stress. I gave him everything so that I could be at peace. And I'm here to tell you, he's going to give us peace right now. He's about to. While I was meditating, I saw Spirit in the heavens with a massive lights. But it was giving hermit, like a lantern. He was carrying a lantern. But I saw him carry that lantern and stick out his hand. And the lantern was over me. And I just saw lights. So it was like, in the moment of darkness, the light always shines through. So whenever you think that this is it, this is the end, this is where it stops, it's not. It's not. That's where it's barely it's about to start. It's barely about to start. Like, you know, this is giving, like, whatever is going to happen to you that is, what do you say? That is, that feels like a tower. Like I always say, remember, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. Okay? So if something happens, stay cool, stay calm, go into meditation, go into prayer, give it to God, go to the park, walk on the grass, go to the beach, stay grounded. Hold on, y'all. Stay grounded. Okay? Hold on tight. I feel like this is like the final hour, says Spirit. This is it. This is it. I don't know. I have a feeling like the energy just feels very electric, like, and I've been telling you guys that right for the past couple videos. I've been telling you, like, I don't know what it is. I feel like something's gonna happen. I just don't know what it is, right? I can feel it in the air. I feel it in the energy. We got reclaim. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. Reclaim your energy. This is probably for those of you that are just barely waking up. You need to reclaim your energy, reclaim your power, call back your power, call back your energy, call back your life. Okay? So we're going to pull all overall energy from the Lemuria Oracle card. Beyond Lemuria. That's what it's called. Beyond Lemuria. Wow. You know, with the light that I saw in my vision, it's giving like the violet flame. The violet flame, definitely, right? That's a frequency, is water. I can't make it up. Freedom. Evolution. Okay, so those are the ones we're going to use, and we have fire on the bottom of the deck. So those are the ones. Some of you need to call back your energy, call back your power. Okay, maybe try doing it under the violet flame. Okay, you'd be surprised what happens. Maybe somebody you need to visit the water. I mean, why? Manifest. Okay. That's a lot of cords. No. ¿Qué quiere?
Can you show it on the person or?
Not yet.
At the end?
Look what this says. This is what's coming. Don't fold now. I know not everybody's situation is the same. ¿Qué? Yes. Not everybody's situation is the same. Okay? I know that. And I know that there's a chance that, I don't know, maybe getting your car taken away is not the end of the world compared to some other people that are going through really tough times. And I get that. You have to, though. You have to maintain your faith. You can't lose that. The moment you lose that, it's over. See, you gotta go beyond the mind. Look at that light on her crown. You got to go beyond the mind. It has to be more than mental. Because mentally, we freak out. How am I going to have a car? How am I going to get the kids to school? How am I going to do this? Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I know it's going to be different for everybody, okay? I know it's not the same for everybody. I understand that. I know some situations are worse than others. Some are going through things that are worse. I get it, okay? And I know that maybe this is probably just like the tip of the iceberg, right? Maybe something worse is gonna happen before something good can happen. I don't know. All I know is that I'm here to tell you not to lose your faith, okay? Regardless of what timestamp you're in, do not lose your faith, okay? So we have Reclaim Your Energy, the Violet Flame, Water, Freedom, and Endless Opportunities, and Beyond the Mind, okay? But I don't know if I don't know if we're gonna clarify Beyond the Mind, but we'll see. So let's start with the Kipperish. Yeah, Mature Man, Unbothered, Confused. What? Mature Man, Unbothered, Conflict, Confused, Illusions. Confusions and illusion. We got Mature Woman too. That was too many though. Oh my God, you guys. What a way to start the week, huh? My son was even mad. He was like, how are you, like, we just lost a fucking car. He's like, how are you so happy? I'm not gonna be walking around here like acting, jumping for joy when we're going through this shit. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that was my energy last year around this time when everything happened to me. Okay, Reclaim Your Energy, Spirit. Why do we have that? False narratives. Divination. Oh my God, I can only know where this is going. Hold on, hold on, guys. I'm gonna close my sorry. I want to close my my curtains. Okay, sorry. So we have divination, false narrative, divination. Flying monkey and obsessed in reverse. Oh, they're all in reverse. Hold on, I got them in reverse. Ice King and Divinity. Okay. Ice King and Divinity flew out. Alright, let's see here. We got actual money in reverse and community. Ay, dos is it, chick. There could be, because since false narrative came out, I was already thinking it. I was just waiting to see what more cards were gonna say, but somebody here was talking in amounts of shits, right? And probably use divination to like follow through with their shit talking. Kind of like receipts on the shit talking they were doing, even though they were lies. I don't understand this money though. And I mean, with community, motherfucker never work alone. These bitches never work alone, right? I know this money. Maybe they ain't got no money. Or maybe... Look at this. Look at this. Rich girl, Jezebel, twin flame endings. What did I say? Maybe they ain't got no money? Okay? I mean, maybe for coming after you. Maybe these are people that were using divination, right? To take your energy. Thank you, Spirit. To take your energy or to siphon off of your energy. Okay. So maybe at one point, right, they did have money. Right? But they only had it because you were there. And that's why you're being told to reclaim your energy. That's why you're being told to reclaim your energy. Because maybe these bitches are still trying to, you know, have a good life with your energy. Or your money. Because, I mean, money is in reverse. Maybe you used to take care of somebody, or you were taking care of them, and you're not no more, or a group of people. And meanwhile, maybe you're out here providing for them and taking care of them and everything, and they're out here talking all this shit about you. And using divination. So maybe, okay, so maybe like somebody here was talking shit to a community. Okay? They were going around saying, yeah, collective, bro, he ain't shit, she ain't shit. They do this, they do that, they do X, Y, and Z, right? And they use divination, so then that way the community that they were telling it to would be like, oh yeah, they're right. Collective is like that, even though they don't know nothing about you, right? They're like, yeah, let's fuck with collective. Let's, but you're protected. And we're about to clear up the violet flame. Protection. The violet flame is protection. The violet flame is protection. Okay? But again, maybe now people are like, wait a minute, hold up. Maybe the collective wasn't as this person is saying. Because you're protected, right? So maybe people are like seeing that whatever was said about you, whatever the false narrative was about somebody, a community starting to realize that it was just that, a false narrative, because you were protected the whole time. And the community that they told this to is probably like, Wait, didn't they say that collective was doing this and doing that? You know, doing something strange for a little piece of change? And it's them? Because I heard that. Doing a little strange for a little piece of change. I heard that. Why do we got... What is it? Why do we have the little flame spirit? ¿Deja eso ahí? ¿Vais a poner? No? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Archangel Sadikiel, Archangel, I was gonna say Archangel Metraton. Okay, Archangel Metraton. I was gonna say Archangel Gabriel, but Archangel Metraton, I don't know. Because I know the purple flame is that, right? Archangel Sadikiel. And Sadikiel is full of ripping karmic connections. Okay, we did see twin flame. So, I don't know. Okay. Ahorita. We have lust. Opposition. Okay. God, jealous and envious. I'm gonna do one more because no wonder that twin flame came out. This is a karmic connection that you had, that you were protected from. Healer. So for the violet flame, we have protection, less opposition, jealousy, and envious, and the healer. Whoever your karmic person was could be part of the community that I feel like your person had already, hold on, they already had their own issues, right? But I feel that with these false narratives, it just amped them up. And so this person went probably from, like, let's just say being a manipulator to a narcissist to a karmic. Like, they had stages. Okay, just like we have stages, right? When we're on our spiritual journey, basically the same thing. Stages for evil, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, so, but you're protected from this person because with this lust energy, I feel like this person might want to come back in some lustful shit, right? But it was an op. This is a person that wants to do this to you again. This is a person that is mad, jealous, and envious of you that is coming back. Whoever your karmic connection was, it doesn't have to be romantic. You can have a karmic connection with your mama, with your daddy, okay? Put yourself where you go. But this person, I mean, with lust, right, it could be that it definitely is a love connection, right? That you had a love karmic connection. But put yourself where you go. Maybe it wasn't even like a full-blown relationship. It was just like a one little mistake that lasted 10 years, right? So, whatever. But yeah, this person wants to come back in this energy. Maybe because you looking good, you looking right. Or maybe you've always looked right. And now they're really looking. And instead of saying like, wow, that's a divine feminine, a divine masculine, they're in lustful energy. So all they want to do is sleep with you. This is giving this person the whore. Jezebel did come out. So maybe this person, that's all they want. They're going to come in, probably try to like love bomb you, right? Oh, you're this, you're that, da 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 da. Because maybe they think that you're like this. maybe your past person knows that right now you're going through that tough time. They see it and they think that they can come in on this energy and you're gonna fall for it. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, hopping into bed with you is gonna solve all my problems. I swear, people are retarded. Anyways. And because you're gonna say no. Not you might say no, you're gonna say no. You're gonna say fuck no. And that's gonna make this person mad and jealous. Why? Mad? Because you don't wanna hop into bed with them. They're like, how dare you? You don't want all this? Like, no, bitch, I don't. You're for the streets. I'm cool. And they don't believe that. That's what pisses them off. And they're jealous because you're going through this by yourself in spirit. You're going through this alone with God. But they don't see God, right? They don't see God because they're in the energy of envy, lust, and jealousy. So they don't see God. You do. You see God. That's why you're like this and you're still smiling. You're still laughing. You're still enjoying life, even though right now things look like this. And this person's like, wait, what? You don't want to sleep with me? You're not going to come begging for my help? Really? And then it turns into envy. And again, this is why you don't want to hop into bed with this person or any other one for that matter. Because you heal by yourself just fine. You heal with spirit just fine. You don't need... Okay, spirit is telling me to pick up the extra day. Mira pues. Yeah, you heal perfectly fine. And this is why this person is mad. Because no matter how bad you're battered and bruised, you're still moving forward. You're still healing. You're still protected. Okay? And you're still getting all these blessings. And this person might even just want to come in because we got divination here. They might want to come in because they know you're getting these blessings. And they probably think, oh, well, I remember when me and Collective had that relationship. Like, Collective was always trying to hop into bed with me. So I know that I can come in because I just heard Don Juan. Yeah, whoever the fuck this is, they feel like they're God's gift to earth, to the planet, to women, to men. Like, this is somebody who thinks they're theft. This is somebody who thinks that they're like all that in a bag of chips. Okay, like, okay. Vas a ver. Yep. All right, let's clarify water, the overflow. Wow. I didn't even see that it said the overflow. You're about to be overflowing. You are about to be overflowing in freedom and in opportunities. After water, the overflow, these two cards came out. The dragonfly, that's what it represents, right? Rebirth, transformation, freedom. You're flying, right? You're free. The opportunities are endless right now that you have broken free from this shit here. Wow. Absolutely. Gee, wow. Okay, I didn't even see that it said overflow, like, at all. But all right, here we go. Spirit, why do we have water? Why do we have water, Spirit? I don't know. Player, non-committal, community cup. Didn't I say whoever the hell this is was for the streets? And that's another form of looking at an overflow, right? An overflow of women, an overflow of men, just never keeping it in their pants. Right? Just an overflow of men, blah, 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 women, just, yeah. Spirit is saying this could even be a person that, yes, they have a lot of partners, but they have men and women. Now, this is making me look, that is making me look at this different now. Okay. Oh my God, dude. Hold on. Thank you, Spirit. This person's coming back. They have something. They have something. And they want to come back and put it on you. They want to put you like this because they're going to be like this. Or they're already experiencing the symptoms or the backlash of whatever the fuck it is that they have for hoeing around. For being the community cup. Okay? And they want to come back in this lustful energy and put you like that because they're like that. Okay? And like I said, you're going to say no, and that's going to piss this person off. That's going to make this person mad. Because you've healed. So this person is going to realize that, oh shit, the collective healed themselves? The collective knows what I have. The collective saw my real face. Fuck. Then I definitely can't go in there with this lustful energy. Pissed off. Mad that you've done this. So angry that you've done that. Oof. That person's energy.
Mommy.
Look, hey. No. Access came right after player, non-committal, community cup, and caution, warning, danger. What did I say? That's what I was definitely picking up. If you decide to say yes to this lustful energy, you're giving them access. Danger, warning, danger, caution. This is your warning. Do not. Wow. No wonder Spirit was telling me to grab this deck, y'all. Damn. Let's keep going. 3? Oh my God. What did I say? Lover? Emotional manipulation? And then guarded, secure, and safe. Again. You're protected. You're guarded. You're secure. Like, this is spirit. And your angels, and your spirit guides, and your ancestors. This is your whole spirit team. Like, where the fuck you think you going? Oh, you think you're going? Okay. And that's what I said, right? That this person might have like loved bomb you hard the first time, and it worked. And they're thinking that it's about to work again, and it's not. It is not. It's not. This person's gonna be, even though this says guarded, secure, and safe. Mommy? If you see the picture, thank you, Mama. If you see the picture, vaya a ponerlo donde estaba. If you see his face, he looks mad. This is, okay, thank you, Spirit. He's mad that you are guarded, secure, and safe. So, okay, this is what I'm getting from this card. That's you in there. You are guarded, secure, and safe. And this bitch can't get in there with you. And that's why they press. Look at that. Look at the dog. The dog even mad. Like, bitch, what you mean we can't go in there with the collective and play, you know, these mind games and manipulator? We can't go in there and do that? Damn. Mad. Yeah. Now this person is in lack. We got scarcity, lack, poverty, and struggle. Twice. This is their energy. So maybe because they also know who you are, right? You're a healer, you're protected. Like your spirit team is with you 24/7. Like, yeah, oh my God. You guys, I'm getting like a really angry energy. This fell on emotional manipulation. We got game over, endings, completion. And endings came out here, right? Look at the bottom of the deck. No more. You cannot manipulate the collective no more. You can't love bomb nobody up in this bitch. You can't gaslight. You can't breadcrumb. You can't do none of that shit to the collective no more. The game is over and karma is knocking on your motherfucking door. Bitch. Okay? Whoever this is, like, ugh. You know what I really want to call them? I want to call them dumb. I feel like this is someone who's so delusional. Like, they think that they can just, like, either lay down the pipe or spread them legs. And, like, the collective is just going to be like, oh, yes, take me. Like, just delusional. And Spirit says they ain't even know that. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said they ain't even know that. Freedom. We got law and order, authority, courts, legal. Maybe you're gaining your freedom while somebody else is going to gain entrapment. Intent to hurt or harm. Maybe somebody's gonna go to jail because they're gonna try to hurt you or harm you. And this is not to scare you, because I don't think it's not gonna work. You are way too protected, and oh my God, you are way too protected and too divinely loved and divinely needed. Divinely loved and divinely needed. And I just felt, woo, I just felt energy flow up and through my body. Thank you, Spirit. You are too divinely loved. Ooh, you are blessed and highly favored, honey. Whoever you are, you could be a divine masculine. Masculine, stability, authority, king, emperor, energy. Okay? I mean, put yourself where you go, right? Or you could be a divine feminine, right? And in this energy. But either way, it's not going to work. You are way too strong, spiritually speaking. You are, oh my God, I just heard the word potent. An overflow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. An overflow of protection. An overflow of anointing. Elevation. Did we see that earlier? Elevating? Or did I say it? I don't know, but I heard elevation. Yeah. Oh, okay. Spirit says you are, a Leo could be significant. A Leo could be this fucking community cup motherfucker. You are too, remember, I've been picking up a lot about your spiritual rank. So this is giving like you are so far high up spiritually speaking that whatever, it's almost like, okay, how do I say it? Like, let's love bomb collective. And it comes right back. Like that. It doesn't even hit you. It doesn't even touch you. Because you're focused on what we got tunnel vision. We got spiritual tunnel vision right now. Okay? And even though things might be looking like they're falling apart around us, they're not. They're not. Okay? This is like clearing space for the wonderful and amazing things that are about to hop in there. The overflow is about to overflow. Okay? And this is another thing that makes this motherfucker mad. Because you're not letting them in. And again, this person might... Oh, okay. Yeah. This person knows that you're about to receive whatever it is you're about to receive because they use divination. With money in reverse, they probably were told that you're about to receive some buku. Because right after money, we had the community. So maybe they thought that by spreading these false narratives and things like that, they can steal, because we did see theft, right, in the thing. They can steal your money. And that's not happening either. Or they can steal, I heard inheritance. They can steal your inheritance. We got, oh my God. Spirit, what is going on? Lord, I can't make it up. Look at this. We have siblings, brother, sister. We have group association called Coven. Covert, malignant narcissist, I'm never wrong. Spell work, black magic, curse, hex. Whoever this bitch is did this. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, did that. But you see, what did I say? It's not working. And it has to go somewhere, collective. And where do you think it's going? Look at all those faces. Where do you think it's going? Okay? Why we got siblings? I want to know that. Why do we have siblings, Spirit? The hell? Maybe this karmic connection was your siblings? Or maybe your siblings and your karmic connection is this community that has been coming for you? Right? Or maybe like this karmic connection told your siblings, right? Like, you know, your sister, boo, 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 your brother, da 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 da, right? And these motherfuckers believed it. And again, right? Look at that. Okay? And they believe this narcissist. This narcissist is this lustful energy. Okay? And yeah, whatever they were doing is doing them now. All right. We got, I asked about the siblings. And as soon as I grab the deck, on the bottom of the deck, we have self-doubt, envy, and insecurity. So maybe, yes, maybe this narcissist, whoever the fuck they were, it was the one that started these false narratives about you. And your siblings, because they're in this energy, because she's giving me a teenager. She's not giving me grown woman. She feels like a teenager. And they're like, oh yeah, fuck my sister, fuck my brother, right? But you're... For those of you that are experiencing like a resurface of past situations, good fucking job. Okay? Because you are very adaptable right now. You're adapting is what Spirit says. Look, we have contentment, which is basically that. You're content. You're okay. Happiness and gratitude. Fuck yeah, collective. Good for you. Don't be worried about whatever the fuck these motherfuckers got going on. These are their kind of problems. Okay? These are going to be your kind of problems. Okay? Totally different. Again, you elevating, therefore they can't reach you. All right, let's see here. Why do we have look at that. What does that say? Promiscuous, lust, sidewalk gang. Okay, endless opportunities, so we can go, Spirit. Endless opportunities. I mean, we've been picking up a lot on love, on money, on what's it called? Foundation. Let's see. Endless opportunities, spirit. Why do we have that? What did I say? This is why we have endless opportunities. Because the collective has called back their power. Because the collective has called back their energy. Because the collective has called back their life. And you ain't fucking with it. You can't fuck with it. Okay? Community cup. You can't. You cannot fuck with it. Nobody's fucking with the collective right now. At least the ones that are, like I said, I have a year. So what the ones that are, you know, have been in it for a minute. Okay? And for those of you that are just waking up, I do not want you to get discouraged that you're not getting anything because you're barely starting. Okay? What this is for you is a confirmation that everything is going to be all right. Believe that. Trust that. Have faith in that. Live in it. Because I was where you're at right now. There's others in the collective that were at where you're at right now. That we're at where you are. I don't know. That sounded weird. They were there. And they came out okay. And because they came out okay, because they stayed obedient, because they came out okay, right? They did the work. They were obedient. They stayed in line, aligned, right? And now they're perfectly positioned for all their abundance to come in, for their blessings to come in. So that's exactly what God is asking us to do, to stay obedient, period. That's it. To stay obedient and to stay in our faith. I saw a video the other day. I'm going to see if I can find it and I'll post it. She does messages from Spirit also, but she does like quick little 2-minute ones, right? But she did one where she was talking about that she was having a moment. Impersonation came out. So I'm going to leave that one here. But she was talking about how she was overly stimulated and how things right now were like upside down for her. And she was even crying in the video. All right. And mind you, this is someone who's like already very spiritually tapped in. Right. And she said basically what I just told you, you know, to believe that everything is going to be okay. Right. And she's like, but your faith will get tested over and over again, just like Job's. He even got like bumps on his skin and stuff. Like, he went through it, and never once did he turn his back. And never once did he didn't curse at God, right? Ay. Waha. You guys, bro, hold on. Okay. I think we're good. But hold on. Let me finish saying what I was saying. Wow, it came out anyways. We have Cancer could be significant. Okay, we have gains, level up, money, more money, y'all. Okay, peace, harmony, and calm. That's the energy you need to be in. This is how you need to be. Just like Kev. Look at him. Literally, just like that. Because, go, best friend. I'm listening like, I'm twinning him. No, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting that. This message was definitely for the collective. Collective. Okay? Pretentious, superficial bragger. And then we have scarcity, lack, poverty, and struggle. Okay? So, yeah, this is just to give you, you know, it's gonna be okay. Your faith is gonna get tested every time, y'all. And she said it in that video. When things are going good in our lives, it's so easy to stay in our faith. But when shit hits the fan, that's when our faith gets tested. Because that's what the Most High wants to see. The Most High is going to put you somewhere where, wow, it feels like the only solution is, you know what I'm saying? And God wants to see what it is you're going to do, what it is you're going to say. How are you going to prevail? Thank you, Spirit. How are you going to prevail? How are you going to move forward from that? How are you going to continue to thank the Lord for another day? Continuing to thank the Most High for just being with you. Just giving Him thanks and all the glory. Are you going to continue to do that? Or are you going to stop? No, it's mío. Or are you going to stop? Mateo, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. My bad. I didn't even realize the time. My baby's got school tomorrow. All right. Yeah, your faith is going to get tested. Hold on, y'all. Your faith is going to get tested, okay? However many times the Most High feels that your faith needs to get tested. Bro. So it says crystal keys, right? And it was on the deck, on top of the deck like this when I left, right? And right now that I came back, it was like this. It was like that. And I can see the next card. And look what the next card is. Third eye chakra. That's you. This is the energy that I am getting. I'm telling you right now, there's energy in the air, you guys. Like, I can't explain it. Like, yeah, I can't explain it. The energy that I feel looks like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel just like this looks. That's how, the only way I feel like I can explain it to you. And with reclaiming your energy, okay? So I feel like, again, it's a timestamp. The ones that are advanced are probably feeling like this. And the ones that are just waking up need to be doing this every single night, okay? Oof, Spirit is telling me to suggest you guys something. So I'm going to tell you what I used to do. I actually was contentment again. Oh, we got contentment and we have sweet, compassionate, innocent. So for a while, I don't know why, okay? I picked it up and I just started doing it. And I started noticing that in the readings, they were mentioning it. So I knew I was doing something right. It resonated. But I would just sit right here exactly where I'm at. And during the day, I would write everything I was grateful for. And I would write everything that I want to manifest into my life. Right? And I would write down everything that I was cutting the cord to. Karmic cords, family member cord, whatever. Just person, place, or thing karmic cords. Right? And I would write it down. And I would write down everything I was releasing. And then I would write down everything that I was calling back. Right? And different sheets of paper. Sometimes I had like 6 sheets of paper of all the things that I was manifesting, the things that I was releasing, and, you know, just basically like brooming my pathway for the new to come in, because I was brooming away all the old. And so I would write that all throughout the day, right? So I was really focused on what I was putting on that piece of paper. And then at night, I would go to the market and buy these candles here. I would buy these. And with just the candle, before lighting it, I would always say, with this candle, I set my intentions. And I would light the candle, and then I would start to pray. I would pray first, right? And I would give thanks. And I just, whatever would come out of my heart, whatever I felt that needed to come out, I would say it. And then after, I would just burn the paper. safely, okay? If you guys see that door, sometimes I have it open. It's to my backyard. So once I was done with everything, I would still bring the candle with me. I have these little things that I bought at fucking Home Depot. They're like $1. And I would sit here and then I would burn the paper. Oh, to all of my manifestations. May the universe hear my manifestation. May the universe bring in I claim my manifestations. I already am in whatever it is you're manifesting, right? Having those type of thoughts. So I don't know. Spirit was, because I saw in my mind's eye when I was sitting down here and I was doing it. Okay? So, which is interesting because, fuck me. We had the third eye chakra. What? Oh. Okay, so the parent card came out. Every time the parent card comes out, it makes me feel some type of way, okay? So the parent card came out, right? And on the table, there's a cake that says parents with candles. And then we have union again. And then we have peace, harmony, and calm, intuitive Kev again. So who's manifesting a baby? Is what I'm thinking this is, okay? Because they're just so happy, right? And that's like celebration, right? That you've become parents, that you're about to be parents with your divine partner. And this is going to have you at peace and harmony, calm. Like you're going to be in loving. Maybe you might even get married. We have contracts, commitment, obligations, agreements. Okay. Wow. I ain't asking for no more babies, okay? I mean, if the Most High wants to bless me with another beautiful child, I'm not going to say no, okay? I mean, but the shop is closed either way. But I mean, we're talking about the Most High, okay? That don't mean nothing to that don't mean nothing to him, okay? Yeah, so I don't know why. Maybe some of you are like, girl, please, I ain't having no baby. I'm 50. Girl, please, I ain't having no baby. I'm 46. Girl, please, I ain't having no baby. I'm 40. If the Most High is going to bless you with a child, maybe this is for somebody that doesn't have kids. Maybe this is for somebody that in the past, right, you've had relationships and you tried to have kids and it just didn't. Again, rejection is protection. Okay? And maybe right now, you about to. Okay? You might benefit from some... Wow, again, you guys... What? Hold on. I got it. I was gonna say that you guys might benefit to continue. Maybe this was a message for the ones that were just barely waking up, right? But no. You already have the knowledge. You know. That's why you're at peace and harmony. Hold on. Yeah, so but no, I feel like this is for those of you that are far advanced in your spiritual journey. You have the knowledge out. You have the knowledge. You have discernment. Is what Spirit is saying. You have discernment. Okay. Nobody can come in and impersonate you or okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Hold on. Somebody wants to come in. And this is why I don't fucking like the nice guy or this. I was going to call him a bastard. I'm sorry. Or this cool guy. Okay, it says cool guy, main male, attractive, authority. When I hear attractive, I just, like I said, right? Somebody who thinks that they're fucking God's gift to earth. A dormir. Okay. And then right after attractive, we have authority, right? And didn't I say a manipulator? Well, narcissist is out here. Maybe it is this fucking narcissist, right? So maybe this person is going to come in like this, right? Or they want to come in, maybe they want to get like a complete makeover. So you can be in this, right? So you can be like with your tongue hanging out, drooling over them because now they look good too. And they're spiritually ranked, you know, they're high ranked. This is what I feel this person is. This person, whoever this is a fucking impersonator. They carry very, hold on. Whoever this narcissist is, it's a different energy. There's a lot of energies on the table, y'all. We had cult, coven, and community, so it's a gang of motherfuckers. Okay? Wait. But, I feel like whoever, though, this narcissist is, yeah, right? They're a narcissist. So, impersonation is what they do, right? They never show their real face. They never show who the fuck they are. They never tell the truth. They lie like a fucking, I don't know what, right? And they're a fucking streetwalker on top of everything else, right? But they want to come in impersonating a cool guy and somebody who is very spiritually ranked, right? Because they know who you are. So they might want to be like, oh, I love Jesus too. But you already know. Right? You already know. That's what you're like, deuces. No, bitch. I'd rather keep my peace. I'd rather be in harmony. I'd rather be calm. Bye. Deuces. And this is what the reaction you're going to get. It says, disingenuous, pretender, fake, false. And look at that fucking mask. Again, it's giving this. Whoever this person is, whoever the fuck this is mad. Look at both of them are pissed that they can't do this no more. That they can't be an impersonator. That they can't impersonate whatever they okay. So this is somebody that's like, oh, for example, if it's a guy, right? Like, oh, that girl likes ballers. I'm gonna tell her that I own my own company. Oh, that guy likes girls with big booty. I'm gonna go get a BBL and tell him that it's natural. You know, like everything is a lie, says spirit. Everything, even about shit that's like dumb to lie about, right? Wow. Let's see this eye. Spirit, what's this eye chakra? Eye chakra. The third eye chakra. Woo! Interference, intrude, hinder, or block. Victory, success, winning. You guys, I can't make it up. I am. Shocking, surprise, unexpected. These are, yeah, final messages, right? I saw this part at the bottom of the deck, and I didn't take it out, and it came out anyways. But hold on. Wait. Oh, I have them in reverse. Hold on. Right? Yeah, oh, just one. All right. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know at this time? All right. We have, oh, the runner. All right, so we have for the third eye chakra. Okay, I wanted to see what's going to come out for that. So we have interfere, rude, hidden, hinder, or block. Maybe There is someone who knows that you're about to be in this union, and they don't want you to be in this union. And that's why they were blocking, right? Interfering it, blocking it. Maybe even trying to like block your third eye chakra. It says penal perspective underneath the third eye chakra. It's because, see, not all the cards have something underneath it, see? And this one does, and so did the water. Like it had the overflow, right? And so maybe someone doesn't want you to be in this union. Whoever the fuck this is that you got rid of, they don't, whoever it is, okay? Because whoever you got rid of, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be romantic. It could be, again, we have siblings, right? It could be, if you're a divine feminine, more than likely your sister or your mama, if you are a chosen, more than likely your mama or your sister were in this energy. Okay? So maybe with divination here, maybe they were told that you were coming into union with somebody and they're doing everything to stop it because they don't want to see you happy. They hate you. They don't want you to be happy. They're like, the collective happy, bitch, please. Hell no. What are we doing to stop this? Because this can't happen. It's like whoever it is, they wanted to block everything around you. You guys, the cards couldn't make things more clearer. After this block shit, we have victory, success, and winning. You ain't blocking shit. What are you blocking? Probably you blocking yourself. And this has them like this. They're shocked and surprised that regardless of everything they fucking did, you're still gonna win. You're still gonna win. You're still gonna be on top. And they can't do shit. Again, you have elevated so high that whatever, I on it, and while I was meditating, I forgot to say this. I saw a guy with like a bow and arrow. Okay, it looked like he was hunting. It didn't give me like Cupid or none of that. It looked like he was hunting. Okay? And so I feel like that's what it was. Like you were like this person's prey, this fucking narcissist, right? They prey on people. This is what they do. I had one. I was married to one for 8 years, okay? And mine's a fucking covert narcissist, right? And a fucking malignant one, a sociopath, a delulu, a manipulator, a liar. Like, yes, I was married to one for 8 years. So yes, motherfuckers right now are gonna be like, they won? Wait, what? The collective what? The collective won? They won? They're getting the victory? Oh shit, it's time to run because we about to be exposed. Bitches are about to see who the fuck we really are. Bitches are about to see that we lied, right? Bitches are gonna see that we lied. Bitches are gonna see that we are fucking narcissistic, right? Disingenuous, false, and fake, right? They're gonna find out that we've been doing spell work and manipulation, right? They're gonna find out that we have this a disease, that we have this disease that we can't give to them. Why? And this is the best card. And this does not mean that you are a feminine. You can be a male in divine feminine energy. But that's what we got. We got feminine, abundance, green, fertility, goddess, empress energy. Again, green, grounded. Stay grounded, collective. Okay? Stay grounded. Because in the moment that you think like shit can't get worse, you get the most incredible news. You're probably going to be like this. You're going to be like, wait, what'd you say? I'm moving? Where am I going? to a 5-bedroom house when I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment with my 3 kids. When I, you know what it's giving that. I feel like for whatever is coming collectively, you guys, that I feel that energy again. It's like this. It's like Spirit wants you to soak it up. Spirit wants you to focus on the energy that you're feeling right now, not on the energy that's happening in the 3D, right? Like what happened to me yesterday, or like what happened to me today. Spirit doesn't want me to fucking kick up dust and curse at people, right? And be angry with people or take out my aggressions or my misdirected energy towards other people that have nothing to do with it, right? So I feel like Spirit wants you to stay in this energy here, because nobody else feels this energy but you and me. Okay? The people who are this feel this energy. So whatever is happening right now, collective, something happened, get in your car, go for a walk. Let the air hit your face, put on your ear things or your over the ear, whatever the fuck they're called, and listen to frequency. Relax your mind, blow some steam, relax, come back down, count to 10, breathing through your nose, let it out through your mouth. Once you feel calm, pray, and then come back, okay? I hope you guys found this message to be informative and that it resonates for those of you, again, that have, I'm going to say this. For those of you that are just waking up, go over to my other channel. Go over to my other channel, and I guarantee you are going to find a video in there that is going to give you hope that things are going to get better. Because I'm going to say this. When I first went through my spiritual awakening, my first thought wasn't like, oh God, please take it. I know you're going to do this. I know you're going to do that. And I have faith. No, I'm not saying I didn't have faith, but I didn't immediately look for God is what I'm saying. And it's because I wasn't understanding just yet what was happening. And nobody was there to guide me, right? We get in hermit mode. We're alone. We're literally alone, right? That's how we feel. All the people that were around are no longer there. The best friend, the siblings, the partner, the baby daddy, baby mama, whatever the fuck, right? No one's there but you and God. Okay? So you might find a video in there that is going to help you through this walk. Okay? Because you have to walk through the dark night of this. Well, no, you don't have to. If you made the choice to, good for you. If you didn't make the choice to, hopefully you will someday. Okay? But yes. Okay, so go ahead over to my other channel, Time for T144. I was going to make a video earlier today, but like I said, shit has been happening. I didn't even get a chance to. But Spirit put it in my heart for this one. See, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes shit has to happen a certain way for... God's like, bro, didn't I tell you like 2 days ago to do this and you still haven't done it? Oh, you need a little bit of fire under your ass? Okay, well, ahí te va. Okay? So remember that. Like I said, stay obedient. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.